Hey guys, guess who's motherfucking back for another motherfucking YouTube video? How many times can I curse in one sentence or two sentences? Anyways, I'm back, guys. This time, this video actually has to address something near and dear to all of our hearts in the Starcraft 2 community. Haters. Why you gotta hate so badly? Okay, so guys, I try not to read Reddit that much anymore. I still browse it to keep up with, keep you know, an eye on the pulse of what's going on. And apparently there's some post that posts some BS logic flowchart about me, or what this person is trying to I guess he's trying to like hate on me or BM me or something. But see, here's the thing, guys. Whenever people do this, first of all, it's just like, it's just like school bullies. It's not about me, it's about them. First of all, let's get that out of the way. It's about them. Although they make it about me, which gives me free advertisement, so thank you. Thank you, really dedicated. There's some really mad, jelly, hater, actual toxic people out there they're actually toxic. They claim I'm toxic. Well, I guess I'm a toxic outlaw, man. I'm a fucking gunslinger in this community. I'm an outlaw, bro. But yeah, it's really about them and their own insecurities. And I've noticed this. I guess this video is not going to just be about me, but things I notice in the Starcraft 2 community and with streamers in general and other people. People are really fucking jealous of other people's success. And I think it eats away at people, and then instead of trying to further themselves and build themselves up, what ends up happening is they don't know what to do to get themselves exposure or to get better at Starcraft, something that simple. Or I mean, not that Starcraft is simple, but they don't know what to do. And so they see these other people having success, and they go after them because it makes them feel better, I guess, because they're insecure about themselves, essentially. I guess that's sort of how it works. And I've had a lot of blind dumb hate directed at me. Some is criticism I can take. I do complain a lot on my stream about Protoss in particular, and the design of the game. But I feel like I usually back up my opinions with pretty good arguments for the folks that actually are willing to listen to the full argument instead of take things that I'm saying out of context as one-liners like "fuck Protoss, Protoss is imbalanced." Like, no, that's not. Those aren't the arguments I make. And there's a reason why I have a following and you guys love watching my stream and I have a lot of viewers. It's because I don't make those I actually formulate arguments, and I've done it a bajillion times. But there's always those haters that like taking things out of context, and they'll say like, "Wow, he complained that 1 minute out of like 5 hours on his stream. Ah, down with him." Like, come the fuck on. Let's be honest here. But anyways, what I was saying is, like, and I didn't just, it happens to anybody, I think, that gets a lot of viewers, especially with streaming. It's happened to a lot of other streamers too. You get the good and the bad. You get the good viewers that want to support you, but then there's always those rotten apples, and you can't satisfy everybody, and you shouldn't really try to. But it's mind-boggling. Like, and I'm just gonna go over some of these things in this. It's called the Avilo logic flowchart. Let's just go over. I'm just gonna read a couple of these things real quick, because and here's the thing: the way the Reddit Starcraft 2 community works is, if somebody hops aboard the circle jerk, it doesn't matter if they're right or if what they said has any substance to it. Everybody else will hop on. They're like, "Yeah, let's hate that guy. Let's do it." Like, fuck. All right. So this guy, I don't know if I played him and perhaps he got mad that I beat him or something, or he got like I said, guys, this isn't really about me. Whoever made this toxic post on Reddit about me, first, like I said, it's free advertising for me, so thank you for being my personal billboard. I appreciate it. I hope you subscribe to the stream. Subscribe, support the stream, guy. But it's mostly about his own insecurities. And so I'm just reading some of this stuff. I don't know whether he's Bronze League or whether he just doesn't know the game or what. But here's the logic. LOL Blink versus Protoss. Here's the Avilo logic. LOL Blink, instant quit because Blink, DTOP, Mothership Core. Versus Terran, gets scouted, thinks players, map hacker, gets scanned consistently, calls the map. Enemy tanks in good position. And I'm just reading this, and then why he loses but can't admit. What is a scan? Mule, LOL. Why scout? He can't use bio units. What's a ghost? So about there's where you can basically stop reading, but you get the gist of it. This guy is basically throwing out like keywords and meme phrases that people can just be like, yeah, he does, yeah, that's so true. Like, first of all, if you're a Grandmasters player, whether it's me, myself, anybody else, you scout. You have to scout. That's part of the game. You can't not scout or anything. That doesn't really work. But this is exactly what I'm talking about. This guy obviously, he's jealous. He doesn't. I think this is probably a Smurf, some Reddit second account of some other streamer that's jealous that he doesn't have viewers himself, or something is wrong with this guy. But this is what I'm talking about, where, you know, you can take a lot of things out of context and make it sound like something else. You know, he's saying that, like, I'm just, you know, DTOP, LOL Blink, outplayed, Blink fuck OP, like, Mothership Core, like, yes, I've said those things, but I've also I've elaborated entire arguments upon those things on why I think those things should be redesigned or rebalanced in the game, which I think, you know, makes sense. The thing is, I think what the people that aren't too bright don't get is, on my stream, if I say something like fuck Protoss, if I rage a little bit and I say like fuck Protoss, it's because I don't want to go into the same argument that I've made 500 times on my stream. I don't want to have to say 500. I don't want to have to go through the entire thought process and explain why swarm hosts are bad for Starcraft 2, bad for the game and viewership. I don't want to have to explain over and over and over again why TVP early game favors Protoss right now, and why, how they should rebalance certain things like the Nexus cannon so that it can allow Protoss players to show this, etc. I don't want to have to go through that every time, and no one does. And so, you shorthand these things, but then people take that out of context and say, like, he's just whining, which is untrue. But anyways, yeah, man, why haters gotta hate? Why you gotta be jelly? I mean, I don't mind. I'll take it. I guess I try and look at the positive of things. It's free advertisement for me. I'll take it. I'll take the free advertising. That's fine. But it's just sort of mind-boggling how. Here's another comment. Just let me read another comment. Somebody in quotes put 6 base Broodlord all in. Next guy, upvote for all the times he called me all-inning him off 80 drones. He calls it the Broodlord timing, when he's not too busy massing ravens to make Vikings. Okay, so once again, this is another example. Somebody is taking something, they're trying to take like a key phrase out of context. Anybody that watches my stream, you guys know about the Broodlord all-in. And the reason I term it as a Broodlord all-in is because the Zerg player is committing all of his... And hold on a second, guys. This is the part where I actually explain and elaborate on what I'm saying, so that you can't take it out of context and be like, he's just whining. Because no, that's... So, what a Broodlord all-in is where a Zerg player commits all of his Vespian gas, either off of usually 4 bases or 5 bases. He commits... And usually what ends up happening is a battle has just occurred, and the Zerg player decides they're going to commit their entire Vespian gas bank to massing only broodlords and only corruptors, and that is what I've affectionately termed on on my stream and said is a broodlord all in. And it sort of is. All-ins don't have to be only early game. That's a misconception. If somebody is making a move like that, they're literally taking all of their resources, think of it as poker chips or minerals, investment, and gas. They're taking those resources and they are shoving them in one direction, in this case, mass broodlords and corruptors, and they're basically hoping that you don't have enough Vikings and don't have enough Ravens to counter that. And that is what a 6-base broodlord all-in is, and that's something that people will try and take out of context to try and make fun of me or whatever. And whereas the people that actually watch my stream and listen to my stream and like to also have fun, be entertained, and learn about the game like you guys just did, like I just described what a broodlord all-in is, what that actually is, what the Zerg player is doing. That's why people like watching me, because I explain that stuff. I elaborate. I teach the game too. A lot of different things. But yeah. I mean, I'm just sort of speechless. So basically, guys, what I'm trying to say is, I thought I'd take this opportunity, this primetime opportunity, to address you, the Avilonation, and make a video about this toxicity on Reddit. The Avilonation rises, man. We rise in power, and some people don't like it. Some people don't like it. They don't like that the Avilonation has risen and that we continue to rise, and we will not stop rising. That's what we do, guys. We rise up. We rise above this toxicity in our city. Oh shit. But yes, we rise above it. And that's just what we do here at the Avilonation, alright? And there's gonna be haters, and to any other streamers that get this, like, my advice, if you get a lot of viewers, and people are gonna start doing this, because, like I said, they're insecure about themselves. And so I try and turn it around on them, and I like to have fun with this, and that's what I'm doing here. So, this is my town. This is my town now, guys. This is our town. Avilonation has claimed this town as our town. That's just what we're doing here. Make your Reddit post. Do it. You are a personal billboard for the Avilo fucking nation. You are the Avilonation marketing department. And I don't even have to fucking pay you. You realize how awesome that is? I don't even have to pay you. You just work for free. You're like, you work for free. Do you know what that's called? Some people call that slavery. Shit. You're making yourself a slave of the Avilonation, and we don't keep slaves because we like freedom here at the Avilonation. But that's basically what you're doing. You're working for me for free. So what that means is you're actually supporting the Avilonation. I think every Avilo hater, you guys went full NA. You guys just went full you just went full NA. Oh my god. You actually went full NA. You tried to all in me. You tried to all in the Avilonation. You've tried many times, and it hasn't worked. You're not if you keep trying to Baneling bust the same wall 5 times, and it didn't work the first 4 times, it's not gonna work the 5th time. Come on, guys. Try harder, and by try harder, I mean make more posts about me, because, yeah, I like that free advertisement. But yeah, guys, like I said, we here at the Avilonation, we turn such negativity into we turn it into positivity. That's how we run this town. That's how we fucking run this Avilonation. So come at me. Come the fuck at me, because guess what? It's not just me, you haters. The Avilonation is at my back. They got my back. I know you guys. You stream viewers got my back. The Avilonation, I know you guys are here in full force. So come on. So let's be real here for a second. Let's be honest. We gotta stop this stuff in the. This is part of my Avilonation Address. All right, guys, because I gotta save Starcraft 2 from the toxicity in the city. We gotta stop this Reddit hate. This stuff. You know, I was reading. You know, it's not just about me. I read the same thing about other players too. There was recently another player that did an Ask Me Anything, and he got a lot of it too. But the point is, guys, come on, like StarCraft 2, almost dead game. We need to like fucking do CPR on this thing, and you're not helping if you're like. Let me take the glasses off for a moment. Need to be serious here. With such toxic posts, you're not helping anybody. You may make yourself feel good for a good 5 seconds, but you're not helping anybody. You're not making StarCraft 2 the #1 esport. You're not making it happen. You're surely not making it happen. I know, because I make it happen all the time, every day on my stream, www.twitch.tv/avilo. Be there every day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll see you guys there. Peace out.